I wonder if we can explore a little bit about the role of nature in healing.
Mm.
And
Oh, oh, this is so beautiful because,
mm,
even during the confinement of the COVID,
mm,
um, when many of us, we couldn't leave home, but I think some people, and we did some podcasts also to urge people to connect to nature, in different
mm,
ways. Like, for example, water is nature, and
mm,
we when we have shower, we can connect with the water element, or the sun going through a window. I'm also speaking about people who may hear us from a hospital, as I was 5 weeks or 6 weeks, in a place where you cannot even open a window. But
right.
those elements are always available outside and inside, so this thing that we
Mm,
may have heard before, that we are nature, of course, but can we actualize it? Can we feel these elements? This can be done during meditation, and then when conditions are better, like if you can today, this week, today is Friday, and during the weekend, just go to nature and really
mm.
connect as nature, so from nature to nature.
Ah, so we're part of nature then, how you're saying it. Like we have natural elements in us and we connect to the nature that's outside, whether it's
Yes.
go walking in a garden or walking in a neighborhood, walking in
Yes,
a
and even if
forest.
you cannot leave, you may have a plant and or a
Mm,
flower. You can touch the earth. You can put
mm,
put your hands on water or feeling the sun or the light. This is the fire element. Just the
mm,
breath is the air element. So just I intentionally connect and just see for yourself what effect
mm.
that has. And another thing is about, where, as I say, when conditions are better, if we can go to a park or to a bigger, I live in front of the mountain, so I'm
Yes,
quite,
yes.
yes.
Me too. I'm near mountains.
You,
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Well, then many, many, many people have a park close.
Mhm.
So something that I remember, that I said that there was one thing, that when you face the possibility to die too early, uh, you say, wow, I regret not having done this, right? So
Mm.
I had something that was, I regret not having connected more directly with nature.
Oh.
So that was something, that was a seed that was planted. This is why when we have a big crisis, be very aware, write it down.
Yeah.
Whatever comes is very pure, because we are not afraid to dream, when we face death, the possibility to go. It's like,
Yeah.
the things that emerge in that moment are very, probably very, very close to your values, to who you
Yeah.
are really. Then we get very confused with many things. But in those moments, it's very much whatever comes up is probably going to make you very happy if you investigate it later. Or
Mm.
so that happened to me, at least.
It's so healing, so interesting. So you're connected to writing, reflecting, being aware of what's coming up, but also going out to nature,
Yes.
however it is. And you really took me back to, for me, going through losses.
Yeah.
And one of the earlier losses that I had, and um, really going in nature. I do a lot of hikes and
Mm,
nature, just grieving in the forest. I just remember, like, somehow it gave me permission just to like weep, you know. And it doesn't mean everyone has to do that. Like, if you grieve,
no.
go to. But for me, I really like something intuitively. Like no one said go walk in nature. I was like, I need to be out in the forest. And same thing happened when I lost my grandmother and actually
Right.
my
Mm,
father.
yeah.
All these, yeah, so healing.
So healing, and it's available. As I
Yeah.
said, I live in front of mountains. Sometimes I go, I don't know, on weekdays, So one of the good things about this, not being in the corporate world, is that you can manage a little bit your agenda. So you
Yeah,
may
yeah.
work on a Sunday or on weekends, but then on a Monday or on a Tuesday, you are free.
Yes.
And then you may go to nature, and then you're alone, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I would. ask people to go anyhow to nature, unless you live in the Netherlands, where they are all, massive. There's many people, but in places like, of course, Canada, in North America, the
Yeah.
nature is so amazing, so big, so
Yeah.
generous. And I am always amazed that, for example, in Spain, we have a very high level of unemployment, right? So there's many
Mm.
people in their homes with no jobs. So when I go to nature, I would expect it to be full, packed with people, enjoying this beauty and these rivers and climbing, and I'm alone. There's no
You're
one
like,
there.
Where is everybody?"
They're in front of screens.
Yeah.
Many people, So if you only bring your body, because this is the hardest part that we have
Yeah.
physicality, you may dream from home, oh, if I went to the peak or to the no, you have to actually bring your body.
You got to take your body there.
And this is it, because then nature does it all.
Uh,
Because
yeah.
there is a resonance of your inner nature with outer nature. And if you dare to go alone, there's something that happens with language that separates us from nature, right? When we
Mm.
name, you see a bird and you think, oh, this is a bluebird. But if instead of that, you just see it, see movement, feel movement, or you just smell trees, or you just touch and be touched and allow nature to know you. And
Mm.
actually, my recommendation, if I may, that this came from a teacher, a shaman and a teacher
Mm.
from Colorado, who taught me how to relate in nature.
Mm.
He proposed that we may have like three special places in nature.
Mm.
One which is very, very handy, that we can visit every day, and it could be like in your garden if you have a garden, or in the balcony, or a plant,
Mm.
or as I said, some natural, something that relates to nature. And you
Yes.
just pay homage to it every day, just
Yeah.
a few moments, just connect every day. Then
Mm.
another one that you visit weekly, that could be that it takes you maybe half an hour to go, and you go on Friday or Saturday, Sunday, but you choose a place, or you allow the place to choose you, like
Mm.
a
Beautiful.
friend, So you build a relationship to the place. To build a relationship, you need to go to see how it to smell it, to s- to understand it, how the sun rises, how it sets.
Mm.
Just be curious. Like, if you and I wanted to know more of each other, we have to spend time together.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then maybe one day you go and sleep there,
Mm.
and maybe one day you eat there. What you said before about grieving, or about sometimes we need a refuge, and it could be your special place. And
Yeah.
then we can have another place that we go maybe once a year, that maybe I don't know, far from you, and you spend days or do a retreat in nature. So
Mm.
yeah, that's
How beautiful is that? The different ways of connecting to nature. And hello there, and thank you so much for stopping by this channel. I hope you find this content useful, and if you do, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It will really help me to reach to more people and keep this content going. Here we are journeying together, and let's see where this takes us.